We organised the University of Southampton site of the Global Game Jam last year. Global Game Jam is a sort of hackathon but for computer game development, and people participate at sites all over the world during the same weekend to make games in 48 hours. Last year, 2015, the theme was "What do we do now?" and the aim was to make a game that embodies that theme. We got a lot of good entries from our site and we wanted to give them a bit of exposure. We were going to write some text reviews and post them on our website, but we decided to do a video playthrough of each of the games instead. We thought it'd be a more interesting way of showing off the games. If this goes well, then we plan to live stream a show like this for the 2016 games that our site will generate. The 2016 Game Jam happens on the 29th to the 31st of January this year. If you would like to find out more about our site, visit our website southamptongamejam.org, or you can tweet us at SottonGameJam, or you can like us on Facebook. Right now I'm going to pass you over to Tom, who's going to play us through the first 3 games. Over to you, Tom.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Okay, so the first game on our lineup is called Anarchy. And the theme for this one is quite simple. You are a rampaging mob. You've gone to the mayor's office, you've demanded that he do something for you, and he's immediately caved into all of your demands. And feeling a bit sort of like you were all pumped up for a good old-fashioned riot, you then have to go and decide, what do we do next? So this is actually designed for Xbox controller, but I'm going to be playing it with mouse and keyboard because I suck like that. So here's our little mob, and here are the police officers, and we can throw little bits of junk at them to get them to stop.
What are the bits of junk?
I think there's twigs, there's like cups of tea, I think there's cakes as well or something.
So you're running further away now, but was that at the town hall where you started?
Yeah, I think so.
And you just told us the story there. Was there any story in-game?
There's not in the game, no.
Okay. Because I saw them all saying yay at the start, which I'm assuming was they got what they wanted.
So we got to scare away the pigeons.
Do you scare them just by standing there?
So some of these yellow things you do activate just by being in them. Some of them,
yeah.
I think there's an interact
something
key,
when you're there.
which is a bit.
Just mash the keyboard, I think.
That's what I'm doing at the minute.
Do every key, Tom, every key.
I don't have an interact button on my keyboard. That's a bit of a flop then. Let me try reloading it.
Yeah, let's get a different mission.
Let's get a different mission. So I really like this game. I like the idea behind it, but I think some of these little mini games where you go and sort of like stand in the little circle, it'd be nice if there was something more than just pressing the interact button, especially as I don't have an interact button.
Stop. Yeah. Oh yes, okay. There's an interact button.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might struggle playing this.
That's A.
Button.
So what do we do now?
Did they set up?
What do we do now?
Controls, or have you mapped them?
The controls are just sort of default mapped. I think that's the Unity's default mapping.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've got to scare the pigeons again.
Unity. But you know what the interact button is, don't you?
No, not a clue.
Well, it was A, which should be mapped to enter.
That just brings up the menu.
Oh, bad move. What about the letter A?
That's my WASD.
Oh no.
Oh, not left command.
Nope.
Left control and left alt.
No, I'm going through all of them, man.
Oh, nothing?
No.
Nope. Never mind.
But that's the basic concept behind this game.
That's unfortunate, isn't it?
It is. Let's just run around a bit instead.
Why would you map enter onto pause?
Yeah. Well, I suppose this year we can stress that people need to make sure there's a keyboard mapping. That's clear.
Or bring along a controller for somebody to play it. That works.
Just for us. Yeah. That's the thing. They did have a controller at the Game Jam. It's just we don't have a working one.
Yeah, of course.
But I think you're right, Johnny. Yeah, suggest that make sure it's usable on keyboard and mouse, because that's what most people. You can guarantee people will have that.
Yep, and one group did it with Oculus Rift, which obviously we can't live stream. But you make it easier for people to play if you give it keyboard mapping. Oh, what do you do?
I have no idea. I didn't do anything.
Did you have to shoot the pigeons?
Maybe you've got to sneak up behind them.
Maybe you have to have a certain level of rage.
Maybe.
Yeah, you don't know the technique yet, Tom.
Alright, now I've got to go trample the mayor's flower garden, and suddenly there's police everywhere. That ramped up quite quickly.
That's because you're raging. Oh no, you're. So is the rage a count of number of people in your?
So when you.
Oh, that's cute. Is that health?
Yeah, basically. So you can see my little people like falling off as I get hit by the police, and they're throwing junk at me as well. They're not.
Why is the little police and big police?
I think the big police are slightly stronger. It's
They're the
difficult.
daddy police.
Yeah.
Are they like... Yeah, right police. Is that what you said, Johnny?
Yeah.
The daddy police. And they're the baby police.
The daddy police. At least you can fit through the gaps now, Tom.
That's
now
true.
that you've only got 6 people left.
Oh, I think I'm about to lose though. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
there we
no.
go.
You can do it, man.
No,
Oh.
game
And
over.
it crashes when you the game over.
Well, there's nothing more you can do, is there?
Stop.
Alright.
Yeah, more games should crash when a game's over.
Do we? Do we want to see any more, or is that
No, I think
that us
let's move on to the next one.
excellent?
Okay, cool.
So,
Let's move
Any
on.
summarising thoughts for that one, guys?
So I like the idea.
Yeah,
I
I think they got a lot of detail in there for the time.
I think they actually got quite a lot of work on the assets, like for just
Yeah.
48 hours. Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it looks quite pretty. I think they could do more when they actually get to the places. So you were scaring pigeons? Scaring pigeons?
scaring pigeons. Some of the
Yeah.
other minions.
I didn't even see any pigeons. Did you see pigeons?
Yeah, there were pigeons.
Oh, okay.
But some of the other missions are like mow people's lawns unevenly, trample the flower beds, that kind of thing. It'd be nice to see a little bit more interaction there.
Wasn't the one about replacing graffiti with art or something?
Yeah, things like that.
But
Yeah.
can you imagine having to program each of those individually for a game jam would be
Yeah,
hard
be a
work.
nightmare.
Yeah. But there's definitely a lot of ways they could sort of extend it, and like there's a lot of potential they could sort of keep working on it afterwards.
I wonder if they have kept working on it afterwards.
Well, maybe they'll email in after
So,
this.
yeah, maybe they're listening in and they can tell us.
Yes, if you're out there, Anarchy developers, tell us if you've kept building this.
All right. So the next game on our list is called Deja Vu, and I think this one's a sort of stealthy
Yeah,
sort of
this one
survival
before.
vibe.
Should I read the description?
It's by Ben Price and Ashley Walton.
The description is: Deja Vu finds you in an ever-changing room, scratching your head on what to do next. Can you beat it? Controls are WASD for left controller analog for movement. Mouse or right controller stick for camera. All controls are changeable.
This one doesn't look difficult.
It starts off quite easy. It's just find the door. But after that, it does get a little bit tricky.
Did you pick up the light?
I did pick up the light,
Good work.
but now I don't get it anymore.
I found the weird camera movement control a little bit off-putting on this when I had a quick playthrough.
So I reviewed this at the just after the last game jam.
Yeah.
And I
Oh
thought
no,
it was
oh no.
one of the best.
What did you think of it, Johnny?
There's certainly a lot of content here. There's a lot of levels, and I found myself coming back to it trying to beat the level. And it's so
Nice.
annoying that it goes back to the start of the game whenever you die.
Yeah, it is an instant death mechanic, which is a bit annoying. I'd like... The nice thing about stealth games is normally when, like, if you fail, you can then sort of... Like, there's panic and you have to sort of, quickly try and recover, rather than just instant death.
Wow.
So how do you
Do better
stealth in
this
this?
time.
By just not being seen. So you can see the little monsters and you
Okay.
can see, like, that they're looking forwards. But if they see you, they just, like, charge straight towards you. And
Yeah,
He's
they'll
Tommy,
get me there.
surely he's going to come around that side of the wall.
No, I think he just patrols up and down that one for this way. There he
Okay,
is.
okay, you're
So
safe.
the
Yeah,
atmosphere
you-
is quite nice. Like, the fact that it is instant death does make it a little bit tense.
Yeah. I think that's an easier way of getting that tension, isn't it?
Especially when you get up to level 8 or 9 and
You don't want to redo all the others.
at the start. But yeah, you just need to watch the way people are walking and then
Yeah.
plan it.
Try and get the key before he notices me. I think I'm just out
They
of
only
this line
see
of sight.
straight ahead.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we do see straight ahead. We can't see sideways at all.
So maybe like it would be nice to see a little bit more highlighting sort of their vision radius.
I think that would take away from the tension of the thing.
Yeah, true.
Presumably it's that torch
Yeah.
shadow.
So you
I
can.
don't
Actually,
think it is. I don't think it is.
No?
I think it's bigger than the torch.
I think it might be the torch.
Find out, Tom.
I
Get
think
his
if you-
torch.
You get in front of the torch, but not in the torch. We'll still see you.
All right.
So in the
torch
first
is on there,
time you
drop
played
it.
through, he saw you from quite a long way away, so it must be bigger than just a torch.
Oh no, there's a key.
You need a key.
The music and the sound design for this is really really nice. Oh no.
Is there music? I can't
Yeah,
hear the
we
music.
can't hear it because we don't get the sound from.
Okay.
but
I
we-
can imagine the music would be good. It looks like the music is good.
Yeah, top marks for what I imagine the music could be like.
All
Go on,
right.
give it one more go.
All right, one more go. So, what do you guys think of this game?
I liked it. I enjoyed it when I was reviewing it. I think it would be. I would like it if you could just continue from the last level you got to, but yeah, that would take away from the tension a bit, I suppose.
Is there anything they could do to up the tension?
I'm not having nightmares about this weird, a spherical, pointy white head. But
you mean the main character?
I don't know what the theme was.
What do we do now?
Do you know why Deja Vu fits? What do we do now?
Because the map remains the same, but it sort of builds up. So if you look at the walls, it's always sort of additive, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, that does make sense.
So the first time it's just an empty room, and then they add the one wall and the one monster, and then they add 2 walls and 2 monsters, and so on.
But is it additive? Now, is this one the same as the last one plus something?
I think so.
Yeah, it sounds like
it looks like it might not be.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, because the monster on this side's gone.
Yeah, but it's the same room and the sort of... Oh, that one just went through a wall.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, so I think that may have fit the theme better, what you thought it was. But I do see where the theme actually comes into it. With, we were in this room a second ago, we completed it, but now it's changed. What do we do this time? Yeah.
There we go.
Neat idea.
How far did you get before?
I think I got to level 5 before. I'm on level 6 now. There we go. I don't know how many levels there are for this one, actually.
No, I don't know either.
But it does sound like something that you could like extend for quite a while and sort of keep building on and like add new puzzles to get out of the door. Because at the minute, oh no.
Let's do that. Yeah,
I thought I could just sneak beside him.
You're getting arrogant, Tom.
A little bit. But yeah, overall, I really like that game. It's nice. It's atmospheric.
Mm-hmm.
And for the last game on my list, we've got something completely different. We have Extinction Vortex 3, Infinite Dinosaurs, 10666 AD, Revenge of the Soviets.
Sounds interesting.
So
that's got 3 subtitles.
It does.
It's got a colon, a hyphen, and a comma. That's incredible naming.
Okay, so this one I'm definitely going to turn the volume down a little bit because the music is quite loud. Here we go. Alright, so you guys are going to have to talk for this one, and I'm just going to play the game because I have to concentrate.
Yeah, this is super chaotic. So there are dinosaur sprites everywhere on the screen attacking all the time, and you shoot them with your dinosaur-y missiles, as we know all dinosaurs have. I didn't quite get the upgrade mechanic. You seem to change dinosaur.
It seems to be random though. Oh, is it that killed you? Maybe?
Yeah, isn't it what you just killed or something?
Or what just killed you, I'm not entirely 100% sure.
That could probably be clearer if when you died, the camera moved to your new character.
Hang on a minute. I pressed the wrong button. That was my fault.
It's all good, Tom, you're back.
Yeah, so it could be cool if when you died, the camera moved to the new character, and then it would show you why you actually are that character.
So I know...
Like death replay or something.
So some of the dinosaurs have different attacks, so like before I was shooting sort of 2 missiles at once, sometimes it sort of shoots a wave.
Yeah. And
they all have different stats, like different amounts of health and different speed and things like that as well. So I think that's where it tries to build in the theme, the sort of, what do we do next? You've got to quickly try and work out the strengths and weaknesses of your particular dinosaur.
Yeah.
The thing is, I haven't played this in a long time, but I'm guessing there's not a lot of strategy except try to avoid the stuff and just shoot as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it's bullet hell, isn't it? It's just...
Yeah. But what I mean is I think too chaotic to have different strategies for different dinosaurs.
Yeah, a lot of it is just sort of point in the direction of the bad things.
Yeah.
It's cute though. I like the way it looks. I think it would work really well as a multiplayer game, like 30 people play.
Oh wow.
Sorry if you just heard me blowing into the microphone, a fly flew in my nose.
Yeah, it's got a sort of like nice little aesthetic. It's sort of very like, yeah, sort of 80s bullet hell kind of.
It clearly doesn't take itself too seriously, like upside down dinosaur.
Like Far Cry Blood Dragon is weirdly the thing it puts me in mind of. It's got that sort of like neon sort of.
Yeah.
I just don't know why they use like sideways sprites instead of top down sprites.
Well,
No, I know.
have you ever seen a
Where'd
T-Rex
you get
from,
top-down?
top?
Yeah,
Top
where'd
down
you get a
T-Rex.
top-down sprite of a T-Rex?
I suppose.
I like this one. This one's got lots of good missiles. Oh, Tom, you wasted it.
I know, I did. See, that's the thing. It had lots of good missiles, but not a lot of health.
What's the scoring mechanism in this, or is it just time survived?
I'm not sure. I think it's a function of how many dinosaurs you've killed.
Okay, that's the buckets of blood.
Did you at least have a high score mechanism?
Not the. Oh yeah, that might be the number on the right.
Yeah.
See if you can get past it, Tom. Get past it. Get past it. Shoot some more dinosaurs.
Okay, you got it, did you? No.
We should do, but maybe it only updates at the end of the game.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Hey, keep going, Tom. Keep going. Keep going. Hit 300,000.
Wait, no, it's changed again, has it?
Yeah.
What?
What
Did
do
you
you
die?
think?
No. I swapped dinosaurs though, so.
Could it be a high
How do you
score per dinosaur type?
Nah. How do you sort type? Oh, you're over 500,000. Hit a million. Hit a million. I bet it'll.
I don't think yet.
What's gonna happen? Yeah.
It changed again?
But why did you change? Can you change intentionally?
No.
It
Well,
can't-
not that I know of.
Oh,
See-
have you leveled up? You're on Annihilation level 3.
Ah, maybe
Yeah.
that's it. Maybe. See, that's the thing.
Oh,
As simple as this game is, we've been playing it and talking about how it works for quite a while.
That number at the end is related to how long it's going to take you to level up? Maybe that's the amount of experience you need before you get the next level, something like that.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
That's just gone down again.
Oh, no, I don't
Are
know.
you still on level 4?
But I feel like a new dinosaur. Oh,
No, not a new dinosaur. And you just changed dinosaurs without leveling up, didn't you? Oh no, you've leveled up now.
I have no idea what's going on, but I think that's probably, again, it plays into the theme quite well. I've no idea what's going on. What do I do now? It's a very meta interpretation of the theme.
Just gonna say, does that count towards? Well, it obviously does count towards the theme. But if you just make your game so opaque that people can't figure out what they're meant to do, does that meet the theme of what do we do now?
Yeah, for 48 hours, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
No, I'm very impressed. Especially given these guys ruined their GitHub repository halfway through,
Yeah.
managed to come back and still had a working game.
Did you give up there, Tom?
I did, yes.
Too
I
good
think
for
you
the
did
game.
very well there, Tom. You were concentrating really well and talking. So well done.
Well done.
But yeah, they're the three
that
games I
the
picked
three
out. For yep, that's all three.
Are we going to switch over, or should we have Are we going to decide which our favourite was, or anything like that?
I think leave it. I think just switch.
Okay.
I think we can decide that they're all our favourites.
Yeah.
Yes, I think all of them were my favourites too.
But especially the second one.
I think I preferred the first one. Okay, we're going to take a quick intermission.